Okay, so first meal of the day, breakfast. And I'm going to make a breakfast right now that I've been making for the last 40 years. It's part of how I keep this flat belly, have a lot of energy to start the day. I'm going to start with, I generally have tea, but this is a little bit later in the morning now, and I would like to make a cup of coffee. We have wonderful coffee here in Costa Rica. I'm just going to add a spoonful to this French press. Put in some hot water. And then I use a 1-cup coffee filter. There's been a fair amount of research done that shows that coffee, Turkish coffee and coffee made with a French press, leaves small amounts of the coffee bean in it that causes inflammation, not good for your health. So I will go ahead and do a pour through on that. While that coffee is going, I'm going to put a piece of whole wheat bread. I get this from a local baker. I highly recommend that instead of using white bread, which I think tastes a little bit like sawdust, but not as healthy because it doesn't have as much fiber. I love this bread that my local baker makes. And while that's heating, I'm going to get out my peanut butter, which I make my own peanut butter. I use this big, strong Ninja blender. I get peanuts at the local market. I pour them in. Turn the blender on and walk away because it takes a little while for it to do, about 9 minutes to make the peanut butter. And the longer you let it run, the smoother it gets and eventually soupy. You can use any jam or jelly you want. I like this French stuff. It's a little expensive, but when you spread it out over what does it cost per breakfast, it's not really expensive. It's no added sugar. And as we make meals over the coming months and years, you'll hear my view on sugar, which, I think it's poison and should be avoided as much as possible. So earlier, I prepped my fruit for the week. So I'm going to pull out a little bit of my tropical fruits for breakfast. I'm going to add some pineapple, some mango, and some papaya. And we'll put them back in the fridge when we're done with this. Okay, that bread should be toasted enough at this point. I'm gonna, at my age, I don't need as many calories as I used to, so I'm only going to make a half of a peanut butter sandwich. Add my peanut butter. My fruit preserves. And then I'm going to add a little something extra. I ordered some of this Ceylon cinnamon from Amazon. It's supposed to be the real thing, different. They have another kind of cinnamon that's not supposed to be as healthy. All I know is this tastes fabulous. So there is a less than 5-minute meal.